There's all kinds of things that you can get on the market. And so I stopped in this little store the other day. They had this rig, and it's got a lady's voice in there telling me where to go and how to get there. I bought one. I paid good money for it, if you can imagine. Well, years ago, I knew a gal that was pretty handy with a string of pack horses, and she was out of the Rocky Mountain country as well, and Rocky Mountain House, and I thought if this little rig is half as good as she is, why, I'd be in good hands. So I named it after her. See, Nada is my GPS. Rides up on the dash. Guides me down the highway so I won't have a crash. She seems to know what's up ahead before it comes in sight and tells me when it's timely to turn left or turn right. She knows how far I have to go and when I will arrive. Maybe when to merge a bit on highways that I drive, and then she shows me pictures of roads and streets and zones. Her voice is sort of digital. Never changes tones, but I figured she'd be handy with me on the trail. Especially at the skinny spots way up there in the shale. She'd keep me on the straight and narrow and never get me lost. And I'd be glad to have her no matter what she cost. So I taked her on my saddle horn. On I turned her switch, because they told me at that gadget store she'd work without a glitch. Well, it could be the colt I rode was maybe green a tad, but I figured that with Nada, why, how could this ride go bad? Well, that's when that unfamiliar, unexpected female sound caught that colt's attention, and he promptly left the ground. Well, along about the 7th or the 8th leap in the air, Nada's voice got muffled by my derriere. Now, straddling a saddle horn is never that much fun. So I scouted out a landing spot for where my ride was done, but that colt went right on bucking with Nada in the dance, instructing him to make a U-turn when he got a chance. Then everything went silent, sort of in a hesitation, so Nada could inform us we were at our destination. Now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't badmouth Nada just because I'm short a bit of hide and the noise my rib cage does, but I figured she was pouty as my pain began abating, when she told me quite sarcastically, she's recalculating.